Good to hear.
We may be enemies, but we are all still human beings. La CIA soldiers, La Guardia. The same goes for the people of America.
Eso no hay que
What's gotten
matar.
into you?
Mi viejo got involved with drugs in order to scrape together money for La Revolucion. He did whatever the KGB said, all for Nicaragua, or so he told himself. But I realize now, in the end, all he did was help poison young people of America.
Yeah.
I have made up my mind. Even when I leave Mother Base and return to La Revolucion, I will never turn to drugs. Nor will I look to the KGB for help. If we topple Somoza using the KGB and drug money, we will lose the people's hearts.
So, you're choosing a different path from your father.
I still respect him, but I will not do things the way he did.
Well, I'm sure Chico will be glad to hear that.
Chico is a grown soldier now. I could not face him otherwise.
Well said, Amanda. Those are the words of a true Commandante.
Stop. I was inspired by the greatest comandante I have ever known. Boss.
Ah,
Ay, este modo de porquería. Pero sí que se escucha la música. Pero tan, no puedo hacer nada. Pero frío en la paz.
But you know, there's something I've never been able to figure out. Is the Cold War really a war, or is it really peace?
Doc, what do you...
People called it a Cold War, but I disagreed. Sure, nuclear stockpiles are increasing, threats are multiplying.
Ay, bueno,
The
en
US
otros
and the
países sí
Soviet
es una
Union have
guerra.
enough power to destroy the human race 100 times over. But nobody's actually being killed. Small-scale conflicts and
Sí,
proxy wars,
esa es la
maybe,
cosa.
but nuclear deterrence has averted another world war.
Pero
The
igual.
world's far more peaceful today than it was before. And the breakthroughs we've made in space exploration, thanks to Cold War competition? Fantastic,
No
don't you
estoy de
think?
acuerdo contigo, Huey.
We didn't need to rush into space like that. Going into space may have been mankind's dream, but good people were sacrificed in the scramble.
Maybe so. NASA's definitely got some skeletons in its closet.
Same goes for the nuclear arms race. Atomic testing has killed civilians and exposed thousands to radiation.
Believe me, I know. And now, this. What peace was I trying to protect anyway? The more I think about it, the less I understand.
Y rápido cambió esta opinión. No, un vecino que emplear.
What are we gonna do, Snake? If Peace Walker attacks Mother Base...
Relax. We've got the entire MSF out to make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah,
That's
but
sick.
Peace Walker's missiles have 1 megaton warheads. The fireball alone would be a mile in diameter. Everything in the vicinity of Ground Zero will be vaporized by the heat rays. Then there's the blast, which travels at hundreds of miles per hour. And the fires, and the...
A huge dose of radiation from the initial nuclear reaction.
that too. There won't be a single survivor.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. Look, Doc, you made that thing. You know better than anybody what it's capable of. Right now, you've got to give me a rational, scientific estimate of the damage. If we're talking about a nuclear explosion, it's more than just MSF's problem.
You're right, Snake. Sorry about that. Like I was saying, Mother Base would be wiped out. Any ships in the area could be caught in the blast too. We'd need to send out a warning. The thing to worry about most is the fallout.
The dust of death.
If it goes off over water, the particles will be smaller than with an explosion over land, so the wind will scatter the fallout over a wider area. Clouds will form around the salt crystals in the seawater, causing contaminated rain to fall downwind.
Yeah, got a taste of that myself.
On Bikini Atoll? That's right. The 1954 Castle Bravo test created fallout 300 miles downwind. Poisoned a lot of local residents and ships, so I hear. The yield of Peace Walker's warheads isn't that big, but the amount of fallout will largely depend on weather conditions. It's impossible to make a quick and easy estimate.
If it gets into the trade winds, it could come straight to Costa Rica.
What was it Coleman was saying? About leaving people free to help out? He's out of his mind. What does he think's gonna happen? When they get hit by rain containing high concentrations of fallout, A lot of them will die from the external exposure alone. The rain will seep into the ground, contaminating the water supply and crops. When they ingest the stuff, the internal exposure starts. Strontium-90 and cesium-137 have half-lives of around 30 years. The effects stay with you your entire life. Leukemia, cataracts, dermatitis, cancer. And it affects reproduction, too.
I know.
Even today, 30 years after World War II, thousands of people still suffer from exposure to the bomb. We can't let Coldman create more of them just to prove his point. I know it sounds crazy, but I created Peace Walkers so that kind of thing would never happen again.
Don't worry, Doc. We'll stop it. One way or another.
Ok, creo que ya sería... No, algo más de Francia me queda. Las pruebas nucleares.
France conducted its first successful nuclear test in the Algerian Sahara in 1960.
A lot of French scientists took part in the Manhattan Project. They defected to America to escape wartime occupation.
Correct. And once the war was over, they returned to France and continued their own atomic research. President de Gaulle did not want to have to rely on the American nuclear umbrella for protection.
Thus making France the world's fourth nuclear power.
Some say the test success pacified the Algerian rebels. The civil war was undoubtedly held in check, but never have I equated nuclear weapons with peace.
Muy bien, eso es suficiente. El caso... Muy buenas a todos. Ah, no. Peace Walker. Bueno, actualizaciones. Conseguí el Fulton 3 y unas cuantas cosas más. Ahora vamos a enfrentarnos en la base misil estadounidense.
Snake, Peace Walker has crossed the border and entered a U.S. military supply base on the southeastern shore of Lago Cocibolca. Coleman's targeting the MSF plant. That's us. Don't let it launch that nuke. Destroy Peace Walker.
Algo nuevo. Río San Juan.
The river that flows between Nicaragua and Costa Rica is the Rio San Juan. It connects Lago Cocibolca to El Mar Caribe. It is a gentle river, safe even for small boats. You have to watch out for the sharks, though.
Sharks? In a river?
El Tiburón Toro live in the river, but there's nothing to fear. San Juan will protect you always.
Juan.
The Rio San Juan takes its name from San Juan, the man who baptized Jesus, the man you call John the Baptist in your country.
John, I'll be careful anyway. I'd hate to drown. End up a John Doe.
Esa broma no tiene sentido en español, pero está.
There is a volcanic island in Lago Cocibolca called Ometepe. It's formed from two connected volcanoes shaped like a borongo.
The one with smoke coming out of it.
That's the one. The smoking volcano is Concepcion. It erupts once in a while. The other one is Maderas. It's never erupted in recorded history. There's a lake in the caldera at the top.
A crater lake. Let's hope there's not another underground factory inside.
Don't say that. If Peace Walker's nukes detonated there, it would destabilize the magma underneath. They could cause the volcano to erupt again. If that happens, my country is doomed. Snake, you must stop Peace Walker.
Huey. Ya lo vi. Vamos a ver. O sea, este es el mejor traje. O sea, no vale la pena usar otra cosa. Vamos a ver camuflaje de verdad. Vamos a ver. Pero nada, más útil. Dentro de todo. Cargador vacío. Y por último, una super magazine. Conseguí también el super. El ojo sónico. Quiero probarlo. Acá tendría que estar el analizador. Y full. Que tengo el 3 y el escudo 2 capaz, no me acuerdo. Bueno, eso sería suficiente. Vámonos. Ah, y también derroté al helicóptero. Bueno, quinto capítulo, ¿no? Nos falta uno más después de este. Más el final de verdadero. Y bueno, todas las misiones, todas las misiones.
Take the gondola west along the river. When you reach the northern bank, you are in Nicaragua. I've arranged for a guide to get you close. Snake.
Chico.
Sorry about the horse. He sure was pretty.
Murió. Oh.
It's almost tragic.
No es necesario matar al caballo. Yo creo que podría sobrevivir, tenemos médicos. Pocos. Pero está.
There is nothing more for me to give you. All that's left for you to take is my life. By your own hand. One must die, and one must live. No victory, no defeat. The survivor will carry on the fight. The one who survives will inherit the title of boss. Kill me. Kill me now. There's only room for one boss. And one snake.
No, no lo voy a hacer. Fuck you.
The boss's defection was a ruse set up by the US government. But then something happened that no one could have predicted. Colonel Volgan fired an American-made nuclear warhead at Sokolov's research facility. So the operation itself was greatly expanded and revised. The authorities in Washington knew that in order to prove their innocence, they'd have to get rid of the boss. And that one of their own would have to do the job. The boss wouldn't be allowed to come back home alive. And she wouldn't be allowed to kill herself. Her life would be ended by her most beloved disciple. That was the way that the government wanted it. That was the mission she was given. The tainted disgrace will follow her to her grave. Future generations will revile her. In America as a despicable traitor with no sense of honor. And in Russia as a monster who unleashed a nuclear catastrophe. She will go down in official history as a war criminal. That was her final mission. Snake, history will never know what she did. No one will ever learn the truth. Her story, her debriefing, will endure only in your heart. Everything she did for her country. She sacrificed her life and her honor for her native land. She was a real hero. She was a true patriot.
Creo que esa es la única vez o la segunda vez que un
Something's not
llora.
right. Key card doesn't look too bad.
What do you think?
Gonna need some help. This is Snake. Can you hear me?
This is Miller. Loud and clear.
Got it without an itch.
Good. There's an airfield on the other side of the building, on the northwestern shore of the lake. That's where they'll conduct the launch. There's a communications tower in front of you. I'm betting they'll control Peace Walker from there.
Cuz they're targeting Mother Base. Don't you think you should evacuate?
Nah. Everybody here believes in you, boss.
No sé.
Alright,
Ay, gracias hijo del pueblo por el follow.
We better man down our people.
They've been taken to safety. We can't involve them in this any further.
Good. They've got their own cause to fight for.
And Snake. Don't forget the bad guys have got Paz.
Será ese Bastia del coso rojo. Todo el rato.
We're prepping a few backup units. Don't let them launch, Snake. We're counting on you.
Ok. Ay no, no me traje ningún arma que pueda destruirlos. Fantástico.
See the communications tower to the west? Head for that, Snake.
Bueno, no era lo que esperaba, pero tal.
Soviet soldiers on an American base. Something's wrong here. Keep your eyes peeled, boss.
¿Qué? Vamos a empezar a hacer. No fue inteligente eso.
See the communications tower to the west? Head for that, Snake. Soviet soldiers on an American base. Something's wrong here. Keep your eyes peeled, boss.
Is someone there? Guess not.
Ok, no tengo ni idea dónde estoy yendo. No.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
The enemy's close. Start talking.
Ah, tiene pila esto. Bueno, eso es malo.
Fulton recovery subject
Si
confirmed
lo estoy
onboard
mirando tampoco
helicopter.
puedo.
What's that noise?
Muy bien. Uf. Lo logramos. entonces. Se puede destruir esto. Todo sería más fácil.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Médico, por lo que me sirve. Aunque sea bastante malo. Voy a usar ese maldito aparato. No está tan mal. Ok, ¿ahora dónde? Por acá. Ok. Dios, esta zona la había bastante. Parecen haber enemigos ahí arriba. Subo. No, no subo. Subí la escalera, mata.
Understood. Dispatching reinforcements now. You can't move on if the enemy knows where you are. Lie low for a while and wait for them to lift the alert.
Ahí. Ok, 2. Podría haber sido peor. No.
Can you hear me?
See, I can hear you.
Where are you?
I am not sure. I don't recognize it.
What about Coldman?
He just left for the control tower. Said something about entering the final data. What is the matter?
They found me.
Snake!
Guys,
Snake, you okay? All MSFs ready to move out. They're headed your way on the double.
are you serious?
There's a skeleton crew manning the base. Everyone else is en route to the base in Nicaragua. Snake, think you can make it to that control tower?
Not sure why, but this place is crawling with Russian troops. Gonna have to force my way through.
What the hell's going on?
Damned if I know.
Get over there quick as you can. You're almost there, Snake. Stay steady.
Snake,
I'm coming, boss.
do not worry about me. I am an angel of peace. I will be watching over you.
Here goes nothing.
Ah, bueno, no está tan mal dentro de todo. Ahora voy a ir a guardar unas uvas. Ya vuelvo. Ochin Horoshon. Algo así. Bien. Ok. Ok. Nice. Vamos a Anaconda. Te mandaría acá, pero tendría que mandarte acá porque no tengo a nadie ahí. De vigencia. Vale, no. Inteligencia. Comida. Siempre viene bien. Y médico. Se está curando esta. Como estos dos. No sé, porque no sé. A ver, algo acá. No puede hacer. Eso, mejorar la hace 4 también. Me había olvidado. No sé por qué quedaría mejor el Walkman. Pero las misiones extras que estoy dejando ahora las voy a completar después por mi cuenta, porque nada, muy entretenido para el video.
Snake, Peace Walker's being controlled from the control tower. It's to the northeast. Get going. We'll be there to back you up.
Creo que estoy bien. Me voy a poner una caja de cartón, por si acaso. Tendría que haber una caja bomba que fuera aturdidora. Cambiarme el ojo sónico por el periférico, porque entre todo más útil. O sea, no tiene el otro más útil, más o menos, sí, pero tiene batería y bueno, eso.
Damn, that base is even more heavily guarded than Amanda's men said it would be. No kidding. It's gonna be tough to crack without some serious hardware. You may end up having to fight fire with fire, so be ready to use force if necessary. Take as many weapons and items as you can carry. The more protection you have, the better. Roger. I'll keep that in mind when I pick my suit. I'll meet up with you ASAP, Snake. Hang tight for just a little longer. You got it.
Juan está diciendo que agarre el coso del combate, pero yo creo que no es necesario. Capaz que sí. Debe estar bien así. No es una misión de pelea, después de todo. Tendré que me agarrar los chavos. déjame. Ok, no fueron. No elegí muy bien. Pero Tanai me dijo que iba a ser una cosa de pelea. Están constantemente en alerta.
Your objective lies beyond the gate.
Creo que había un caminito. ¿O no? Voy a cambiar el equipamiento. ¿Tiene contra estos bichos?
Get up! Please! Here! I will do the cancer for you!
No, no era lo que es. Maldita sea. Voy a tener que bancarme los agarradores. Sin ningún tipo de coso es molesto. Es imposible. No voy a complicar, voy a volver, ponerme el traje de combate, equiparme una... Acá no sé. Acá no, pero está un rifle. No, este no, no sé. Combate. Ahorita que te saquen todas las armas, ¿sí? Que cambies de coso. Vamos a ver, arriba tengo las raciones, después fruto no voy a necesitar, pero igual analizador, vaya a ver el ojo sónico acá, y por último el fruto, no es lo que voy a usar, pero está, es lo que es, cómo va a ser. Sí, puedo ordenarme en base a eso. Entonces, por último, me voy a llevar... un escudo en vez del analizador. Me voy a llevar curry. No, nachos. Y en vez del sistema full... No, el sistema full me lo voy a quedar por si acaso. Pues, primero arma MK, después el Mosin, la M60. Después, no, voy a llevarme una granada de suministros, cargadores no los voy a necesitar, no me voy a llevar chaff. Ok, creo que esto tendría que ser más que suficiente. O sea, si no puedo con esto. subir.
Controlling Peace Walker is located to the northeast. Go back east the way you came, then head north from there.
Esto. Aquí. Ya tendría que no quedarse atrás por cosas. Si no lo hace, ocupa eso. Trabajo. Ahora esto vamos a tener que ir para abajo dentro de poco. Ok, vamos. Tengo que deshacerme de estos tipos ahora. Muy bien. Ahora sí. Facilito. Ok, siento.
Your objective lies beyond the gate.
Listo. Vamos a estar mucho más seguido. No puede ver tanto. Ahora acá, ¿no? ¿Seguimos en alerta? Sí.
This terrain leaves you completely exposed. Can't you make something to conceal yourself? I bet you could really screw the enemy over by dropping that bridge.
Tardaban, tendría que despertarse dentro de un rato todavía. Ay, no llego. No, maldita sea. Ok, ¿qué se va a hacer? Cosa de la vida. Falta uno más. Por eso. Uno más. Último lugar. Claro, una cosa así en Metal Gear Solid. Se supone que vaya. hay lugar más extraño para reproducir esto. Se mató a sí mismo.
I pray you make it through, okay, Nick?
It's locked. You'll have to take out all enemies before you can go up. Good job. Now get in there. Head north.
I pray you make it through, okay, Nick?
Uff, sí. Esa fue una buena misión. ¿Por qué se reprodució el tema ahí? O sea, no creo que estamos tan cerca de Peace Walker. Creo que fue la misión más larga del juego.
Big boss, you made it. Too late though. The false data's already in place.
False data.
That's right. Peace Walker is designed for deterrence, nothing more. She is incapable of initiating a nuclear attack on her own.
Okay.
She will only awaken and attack when it's time to retaliate. Peace Walker is a weapon of peace, after all. First, we'll enter data for an imaginary Soviet nuclear strike on the U.S. homeland. After assessing the data as a threat, Peace Walker will automatically enter retaliation mode, selecting the optimal target from a predefined list. For this scenario, we have reverse engineered the false data so that she'll inevitably end up choosing the Caribbean Sea as her target.
You're really gonna do it, aren't you?
Know this. Peace Walker's retaliation will be the first and last of the Cold War. It is the only way we will ever come close to achieving true peace. All that is left is to enter the...
No!
No!
Stand down, big boss.
Oh, yeah.
You're late.
Professor.
Professor?
Yes, well, taking over the base took longer than expected. But I brought the technology. You provided the money and land. Center alone could never have accomplished so much in so little time.
Zadorno, you backstabbing son of a...
Backstabbing? Correct me if I'm wrong, but we were
claro.
enemies all along. Do you really think my comrades were working for the company? Do you truly think we'd faithfully serve a pack of depraved capitalist dogs?
What are you going to do?
Launch a nuke. Target Cuba.
Have you lost your mind? What would you possibly gain?
We won't be the ones launching it. You, the Americans, will attack our ally, Cuba.
What?
Think, Coleman. We're on an American base, eagerly endorsed and supplied by a pro-American regime. What's the international community to think? The world will burn with anti-American sentiment. Communism will spread across Latin America unchecked. Let the age of deterrence be undone by the deterrent itself. Such is the Kremlin's plan.
You son of a bitch!
Us.
No dijo, eres un traidor. Qué asco.
I am Vladimir Zadorov.
Hombre más ruso, sí, soviético.
Means ruler of peace. Now,
Y Vladimir es Putin es también.
Don't do it!
remember what they did to you at their base on the coast. For what Coleman's done, he deserves nothing less than death.
Boss, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Truly a child of peace.
No!
Only fitting that retribution be delivered by a dead hand.
You missed on purpose.
Your part in this isn't done. I need you to enter the code.
Okay.
Doctor, the target is now Cuba. Please make the
También
necessary
trabajo para él.
modifications. Don't even think of resisting.
Oh, no.
I'll crush you, but only after I crush your beloved first.
Oh, oh. Acá cuando se nos une.
Not that!
Cuba is now the retaliation target.
Very well.
Good. It is done. As for you, big boss, I've been watching you all along. You've performed beyond even my highest expectations. A true commandante. What are you
I'm
talking
pretty good.
about? Why do you think I summoned you to Costa Rica? Had you make contact with the Sandinistas? A true intelligence operative never gets his hands dirty. Need a revolution? Manipulate the locals into doing it for you.
No tiene muy buenos villanos este juego.
And the Sandinistas, you've done well. You took a ragtag band of guerrillas, children, and shaped them into a full-fledged
Sí,
formidable.
no tendría que haber agarrado un niño.
And now, you'll truly become our century's most complete human being.
Shame.
Sí.
None other. A hero who, gunned down by the CIA, becomes a legendary icon.
Entonces estos para transformar en Che Guevara.
Sandinistas will rise up in revenge, overthrowing the pro-American regime and wresting Nicaragua from U.S. hands. And the nuclear strike on Cuba naturally will be the last straw.
Memo pod data entry is complete.
Dead at age 39, just like
Dios mío. Otra vez con el Che.
Ironic, isn't it? In the end, a legend is merely fiction. You'll die as the boss did, and become as did she, an eternal fraud.
Lo que tiene son frontiers.
Freeze!
Dare point your gun at a comrade?
We will not be pawns of the KGB. We will win our own victory! Hasta la victoria siempre!
Te hablas de
Amanda!
¿Quién sos vos?
We're home! Look! We're back in Nica! We did it, Amanda! I mean... Comandante!
Oh, un cigarro.
What? You hurt?
Gas. No, está bien. Gas. Ay.
Big boss.
Big boss! Big boss! Big boss! Big boss! Big boss! Big boss!
Big boss, big boss, big boss, boss, big boss.
You're a regular Joan of Arc.
Nonsense. You're the hero here.
You saved my life. You're the heroes here.
I never figured you for a softie, Snake.
Thanks. It's good to see you.
Hoy no me queda terminar, sí. Sí, y todo lo más. Pero pues,
Boss can stay with us until she's back on her feet.
And the professor.
We'll find him a nice, comfy cell. Coldman's lost a lot of blood. He may not make it.
Where's Amanda?
Back with her compas. She'll catch up later. How about you, Snake?
I'm not done yet.
The AI.
I have to finish this. That boss is a fake. I'm gonna bury it.
We'll save the champagne until you get back. May as well celebrate peace while it lasts.
I didn't bring her back to life because I was forced to. I wanted to know how she really felt. How it really ended.
The boss is dead.
No, she's alive.
No.
Some truths are better left buried.
You don't mean that. Be honest. You want to know too, don't you? Whether what you saw and heard at the end was the truth. She'll tell you. I know she will. Thank you for stopping them. And I'm sorry.
Entonces está todo bien.
I can't imagine how it hurt.
I'll live. I'm used to shock therapy.
You are? Well, it's very kind of you to say. Let's go meet her, shall we? Get in, boss.
Don't pick up a
Meter
gun
todo
unless
esto en
you
una
know how to
PSP.
use it. Aiming a weapon alone doesn't make it a deterrent. You're the angel of peace. Leave the guns to us.
Pues es una muy buena actora ella.
That was our agreement, remember? The army's leaving Costa Rica now. The mission is complete. Us.
Como la canción de Dios. Bueno, thank you for the endlessness of my night. And I just wanna thank you in the destinies of my life. Oh no.
What'd he do?
I should have killed you when I had the chance. Norhead's
Maldito capitalista.
is about to begin.
What?
Peace Walker determines retaliation targets based on enemy nuclear strike data. That data can be sent to third parties as well.
We got big problems, Snake. Coleman's activated the nuclear launch switch.
What? And the target's Cuba.
Yeah, but that's not it. The son of a bitch has screwed us all over.
When Peace Walker was activated, it started transmitting the
Okay, NORAD.
false data sent to NORAD. It's using a spread spectrum NLF signal. It can't be blacked out, even by EMP.
There's no way to tell the difference between false data and the real thing on a radar screen. NORAD will have no idea it's all a ruse generated by Peace Walker. They'll think it's a real Soviet attack. They'll pass on the data to the National Military Command Center.
And Washington will have to choose whether or not to retaliate.
This could get ugly. Unless we stop it, we're looking at a retaliatory chain reaction.
No. No need to panic.
No creo.
The nightmare will end soon enough.
What do you mean?
Coldman's aim is for the bureaucrats in Washington to see the importance of a machine like Peace Walker. He's trying to prove that humans don't possess the will to launch nukes.
Everything will be fine. They'll never retaliate. They're only human.
Kaz, where's the president?
Last I heard, he was in the middle of SALT II negotiations in Vladivostok.
With the president gone, nuclear launch authority passes to the next person in the chain of succession.
The vice president's gone too, so after him comes the speaker.
President, vice president. Not one among them has the courage to push the button. No one willing to enter history as the great destroyer. In the end, it's not their lives that people value most. It's their reputations.
The bureaucrats in Washington may not be able to retaliate. Peace Walker, on the other hand, she's loyal to the mission above all. And she's well aware that guaranteed retaliation is essential for nuclear deterrence to work.
Peace Walker is the perfect deterrent. Cuba would not have been my choice of targets. But you can't make peace without breaking a few eggs. Now that Peace Walker has the false data, retaliation is inevitable.
Are you insane? You think it'll end there? You're about to unleash all-out nuclear war.
Somebody find out what's going on at NORAD.
Mammal's got a connection to NORAD. We could monitor it with the right equipment.
I've got you covered. I've got NORAD on the line.
Sir, we're tracking unidentified targets. Current apogee 20 degrees.
Estimated time of re-entry is 2250 Zulu.
Have you contacted the president?
Coverall is not responding.
Warning system checks out. No corresponding natural signatures. Data is assessed as reliable.
Cut the data transmission. We can't say for sure Washington isn't going to retaliate.
The only one who knows the abort code is me.
Faster.
I die. No one can turn.
No que lo vayas a apagar.
Even if they do strike back, I'll already be dead. I can only pray that my theory, my peace, is proven right. Peace.
Go to DEFCON 3. Get SAC on the phone. This is Crystal Palace. Stand by for an emergency meeting.
They're at DEFCON 3. The false data and the nukes are both coming from the same source. We have to stop Peace Walker.
The only way is to destroy her. She's entered launch mode. Peace Walker's rendered her judgment. The target is Cuba.
Snake, don't let it launch the nuke.
Y queda para la próxima. Que no tengo tiempo.